I'd like to welcome you to the 2017 graduation ceremony for the Lorain County JVS Adult Career Center. I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Glenn Faircloth, to welcome you to our ceremony.
Thank you all and welcome. On behalf of Lorain County JVS School District Board of Education, myself as Superintendent of Schools, our Treasurer Corey Thompson, as well as Deputy Superintendent Jerry Pavlik and the rest of our staff here at Lorain County JVS, we certainly wish you the best and hope that this honor that's bestowed upon you will always be remembered. As graduates of Lorain County JVS Adult Center, you should be extremely proud that you're taking the next steps for advancement and even ignite your careers. You have put this time in. You have worked hard. You have made many sacrifices to yourself and to your families. Because of your decisions to further your education, you are literally impacting not only your lives and your family lives, but even our local economy. The need for hardworking and dedicated and skillful employees is always a need. You have invested in not just getting a job, but cultivating a career and making a difference. Once you have a trade or expertise in career technical education, you have now empowered yourself. My advice: never stop being lifelong learners. Make sure you continue to nurture what you already know and gain additional knowledge on the way. You are a success, and we are glad to help you close this particular chapter in your life that included the JVS. You have proven today and that you have taken a successful route. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison with lies inside of you." We salute you, 2017 JVS Adult Career Center graduates, and I thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Faircloth. Tonight we're celebrating the completion of 3 of our career development programs: auto mechanics, precision machine technology, and medical assisting. Throughout the last year, we've had a number of other programs that have completed, and we continue to have programs that will be finishing up later this summer. So we have had phlebotomy, medical office, welding and fabrication, dental assisting, EMT. All of these classes have completed earlier in the year and have celebrated their accomplishments at that point. And we also have classes that are continuing through the summer, and they will be celebrating completion later on this year. So tonight we're going to recognize the graduates from those 3 programs. I also want to take this opportunity as the director of the Career Center, and by the way, my name is Kit Tyler, forgot that part. But I want to take the opportunity to thank all of the people that allowed this to happen today. The first group is our administration and our Board of Education that has continued to support adult education, provided us with wonderful facilities and wonderful opportunities to offer career technical training to the adults of Lorain County. I'd also like to thank our staff, and we have them scattered throughout the group here. Could everybody who is employed by Lorain County JVS please stand for a moment? Okay. These people have helped guide students to this completion, either by teaching in the classroom or by providing support to help them address the challenges that are faced by working all day, trying to balance a family and trying to go to school 4 nights a week through really very dark winter days, and now we're at hot summer days. So we really, really appreciate all of the staff and how they've helped our students accomplish what being here today. The next group is you folks who are before us, all of the families and friends who are the support services that helped students get to where they are today. I know some of you were drivers, babysitters, caregivers, computer loaners, car loaners, who knows what kind of a role you had to provide in order to help the students complete. And finally, the group that's the most important, and that's our students who are completing tonight. So if all of the students could stand up for just a second so you can see where they are throughout the room. And tonight's celebration is all about them, so we're going to move on to our student speakers. We have a student representative who will be addressing the group tonight from each of the 3 classes. So we'll begin alphabetically by program. John Toman from Auto Mechanics Technology will be coming to the stage.
Good evening. First, I'd like to start out by thanking the staff and all of the instructors here for having us all here today so that we can all celebrate completion. It's been a long road, but we're all really, really happy that we've made it this far. It's an honor and a privilege to stand up here today and speak on behalf of my class. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Auto Tech program, we take 9 months to go through an 88-chapter book. We practice on donated cars, customer cars, people from the community, students, staff, really anybody who has something that needs to be done to her car. We'll take care of them, and we learn a lot while we're doing it. Our class was skillfully guided by Eric Homan. He is an ASE Master Tech, and he has a day job, and also comes here at night, finds time to work out, has 3 kids. I don't know how he does it. But a special thanks to him and to Tim, his assistant, for helping us out this year. We certainly wouldn't have done nearly as well as we had without their guidance. So thank you. We did learn a lot this year, from tire service to engine removal and overhaul. All of us experienced something unique and new that we had never done before. While some of us maybe won't enter the field of auto technology, many of us will, and some of us even already have. I can confidently stand before you today and say I would welcome the opportunity to work beside any of my classmates. Yes, even you, Trevor. Our trade is one that affects all of us every single day. Most of us have a trusted mechanic that we rely on to keep us going at the pace that today's society demands. Whether it be with personal vehicles, public transportation, taxis, or school buses, police officers, they depend on their cruisers to get them where they need to go quickly and safely. Well, I mean, you get the point. Lots of us, we really rely on a good running automobile. And I think that's why a lot of us, in our class anyway, chose this particular field. It's definitely a service that's in demand. It is a service that is needed, and it's something that all of us love in our own way. Whatever the future holds for the class of 2017, we will all leave here with more than a certificate. We will leave with new friends, new skills, great memories, and new futures. In closing, congratulations to all of my classmates and all of the students here today. Thank you again to the faculty, to the staff, and again, all of my classmates for making this something that we will never forget. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Our next speaker is from the Medical Assisting Program. I have worked and worked and worked on her name. I still won't get it right, but it's Natasha Davila, sort of. And please listen carefully, because Natasha wrote her speech in her car on the way over here.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining the 2017 JVS Adult Career Center graduation. I want to start off by thanking everyone that is here to support us and providing us with all the support for the accomplishment that we have. As part of the medical assisting program, I know that JVS is no joke. The studies were hard, the hours were long, but at the end, our success was all worth it. I want to extend a special thank you to all of the teachers and the faculty that spent all the hours on helping us reach our goals. And to our graduates, you just opened many doors, a new you, a new life, and new opportunities. I extend all of my love, best wishes, and blessing to you and your career. Pat yourselves on the back. You guys all did it. Simple and fast.
Thank you, Natasha. Our speaker from our Precision Machines Trades is Chelsea Otero.
Okay. 9 months ago, we came into the Precision Machine Technology program, some with experience and some without. Although we all had different levels of knowledge in this program, the 8 of us still made it all the way to the end. I knew absolutely nothing the first time I walked through the door, and now I'm employed at a great place that will bring many opportunities to advance my skills later on in life. Due to the hands-on environment of JVS, it's easier to learn because you actually get to do what you're learning instead of just reading it in a book. Our class was so small that it was really easy to get any help you needed. Some days were a lot busier than others, but Mr. Green and Mr. Bentley were always willing to find the time to help everyone who needed it. Thanks to the help of Mr. Bentley and Mr. Green, we've went over the basics of shop math, blueprint reading, and running manual and CNC machines this year, which can all be used in many different machine-related jobs. Also, with Mrs. Rush, we were introduced to a computer blueprint drafting program called AutoCAD, which also may be useful to some of us later on. We all got certifications through OSHA and NIMS too. Today, almost all of us are employed in machine-related careers. We've all learned many useful things the last 9 months we can carry with us throughout our machining careers. I'm so thankful for the PMT program and JVS for helping me find a career that I can retire from in a way that was really easy for me to learn and that won't put me in debt for the rest of my life. Good luck to everyone graduating tonight with whatever you choose to do. Thank you.
Let's just have one more round of applause for our speakers. They all did such a wonderful job. Okay, now we get to the crux of the matter. We're going to present each student with a career portfolio. Each of those portfolios has information about their competencies. It also has information about their work key scores, their National Career Readiness credential. They have a transcript because for many of our programs, they can transfer the credits they earned in their programs here onto any public college in Ohio. So those are in there, and I think you're going to find that this is a very useful document for future employability searches and also resume. I forgot the resume. So we're going to go again in alphabetical order. Mr. Homan and Tim will come up and present the passports to their students. I'll be reading the names, so if all the auto mechanics students could come up and line up over here, please. After you receive your passport, if you'll all move over this way, Cheryl Friedenstein is going to be taking pictures where? Somewhere. Okay, back this way. Eric, did you want to say anything first? By the way, Eric had a baby yesterday, his wife did.
Thank you. Thank you. There's so many things that I could say about our class this year. It's been a very different class for me to have taught in my years of teaching. What I got to say is that you guys actually taught me a lot throughout the year. Some different personalities that I got to deal with this year, which when I say deal with, I don't mean that in a negative way. It was definitely more positive, opened up my instruction capabilities to more different people, and I really appreciate that, guys. Everybody that you see up there today, even if they don't decide to go in the field, each one of them will make a very good automotive technician. Whether it's at a shop or in the backyard, they have a good head on their shoulders and they're going to know what to do to get a car fixed. I'd like to thank them for their dedication and time to come to class, to get the grades that they got. And I'd also like to thank the people that allowed them to be here, to come to school every day, to make that commitment, to be away from family in times of need, just to get the ball rolling, to help them, help you guys better their lives, and to help make some money. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, right? We want to make money. That's the whole point of it. With that being said, I congratulate you guys, and I hope that we all get to see you guys do good in the next following years, and good luck on your career paths.
Jonathan Brown. Congratulations. You can just go on and publish it. Trevor Casto. Jorge Hesteros. Was I close?
Yeah, you good.
William Grayson II. Thank you. Karen Kozlowski. Congratulations. Scott Packard. Congratulations. Logan Scheel. Congratulations. Randall Skelton. Who did we forget? Sorry. Congratulations. Gilberto Navarro. I just wanted to scare you.
I know.
And John Tolman. Congratulations, John. Okay, that's the class, the auto mechanics class of 2017. Medical assisting students, please gather to my left. Do my Vanna.
Good one. I like it. I'd just like to say that our class may be small, but they were mighty. They've been out working at their practicum for the last 5 weeks. They've done well. I got all fantastic reviews from all of the physicians and the people that they were working with. And they're still not done because they're going to be preparing for their national exam. They're going to be taking the AAMA exam in June or July probably. And with that, we want to wish them all the luck so they all pass. And this 2017 class is my 24th class. I cannot believe it. And as always, it's good to have them here and good when they can get out there and get those jobs. Yep. And you can hoot and holler. I didn't hear too much hooting and hollering, but you're more than welcome to.
Melissa Bruner. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you. Natasha Davila.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, Natasha. Ashley Erb. Congratulations, Ashley. Sharon Schnack. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And Pamela Starr. Congratulations. The 2017 medical assisting graduates. Our next class is Precision Machine Trades, taught by Ralph Bentley and John Green. Students to the left, instructors to the right.
Okay, Nancy, I'm going to one-up you. This would be my 36th year graduating classes. And I cannot go without picking on auto tech a little bit. Everybody needs a good mechanic, but remember, without us machinists, you wouldn't have tools. Every year that I do this, it's kind of bittersweet. Beginning of every year, you know, we get a bunch of students come into the classes, different backgrounds, different dreams, different goals. And the instructors got a few butterflies in their stomachs as well. I think if an instructor quits getting the butterflies at the beginning of each class, it's time for them to pack it in as well. You got to be excited. This year's no different. Had a bunch of students come in, not knowing what the future held, what was going on. End of the year, everybody's gelled together as a nice group. And I'm going to congratulate past students as of tonight, but future friends that I make every year in this class. And you're no different. Don't be strangers. Come back and visit us. It's been my pleasure to be your instructor for this past year. Congratulations.
Mr. Green, did you want to say a few words?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for your support. I guess I'm the, except for Mr. Homan, I'm the baby of the operation. This is my 22nd year doing adult education. I want to thank Ms. Tyler, Ms. Fleming, Dr. Faircloth, and definitely Mr. Bentley for the last 22 years, and I hope we have some more years together because this has been a great run. This has been a fantastic class this year. The jobs that they have that they've picked up is just amazing. We have Mr. Smith over at NASA. My goodness, what a awesome opportunity. We've had Chelsea, who spoke to all of you. She's working out at Humanetics. They make crash dummies out there. 5-axis machining, incredible. Luke, he's over at Ridge Tool. And I certainly couldn't forget Michelle with all of her experience and knowledge that she brought to us and actually helped me instruct better with all of her years at Olympics out in Norwalk. And Mike, you too. That's a sweet job you picked up. I want to thank this class, and as Mr. Bentley said, please don't be strangers. My door is always open to you. And with that, I'll close. Thank you.
Michelle Ivanich.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Michelle. Chaz George. Congratulations. Luke Lazar. Congratulations. James Massey. Congratulations. Michael Murr. Congratulations. Chelsea Otero. Thank you, Chelsea. Congratulations. And Michael Smith. Congratulations. And that is the 2017 Precision Machine Trades class. Our next order of agenda is the presentation of scholarships awards by our Financial Aid Student Services Coordinator. I always have to do both parts of them because most people know her as financial aid, but she is our Student Services Coordinator, kind of heads up things. Lucy Fleming will be presenting the scholarships.
Good evening. Each year, the Educational Foundation provides the Adult Career Center the opportunity to award deserving students with scholarships. The Hampson Family Foundation Scholarship, established in 2008, is awarded to students who demonstrate outstanding performance and dedication in their program. These students have excelled in the classroom in terms of attitude, grades, and attendance, as well as dedication to the profession. This year, 3 students will receive this scholarship. When I call your name, please come forward to accept. Automotive Technology, John Toman. Medical Assisting, Ashley Erb. And finally, Precision Machine Technology, Chelsea Otero.
Just want to say something real quick before Kit does her closing remarks. I can't compete with Ralph and all those guys and John. I don't have 36 years in. I'm the baby. I wasn't born quite just yet, but I think I was about 5, 6 years old. But those guys are great, our whole team. But just wanted, before we close out, give a special acknowledgement to Kit Tyler. This is her last graduation with us. She's leaving me, like most women in my life, so I thank you. I appreciate it. I hired her a few years ago. I gave her a task to really do some things with our adult program, and I knew I wouldn't have her that long because she had retired before in another school district and came to us. But her expertise and her professionalism goes without notice. She certainly has been great. It's been stress less for me because it's not an area that I had to worry about so much because she came to us with so many skill set. personally, not as Superintendent Faircloth, but just as Glenn Faircloth, I thank you. Your loyalty, your commitment, where you have brought us at thus far has been great. And it's appreciative to have someone just as refreshing and that I know that will get the job done. And it's certainly my pleasure, and I know that my deputy will feel the same way. But then as superintendent, I'm going to probably pull your resignation. So I do have that power, and if you do leave, I will suspend your state license, so I'm not worried about that. I will hold you hostage. No, I'm just kidding, but please enjoy your second retirement, you and your husband, and please give us a call sometime. And I just want to thank you, and obviously you've done some great work. We have made a commitment to adult education here in Lorain County, as many career centers have left those programs, but I'm committed to make sure that ours stay around and it become more robust and more profound and provocative in our community. And I thank you all for your service. Definitely, Kit, thank you. Now, she has a whole lot of years in, so.
Okay, not to pull rank, but this is my 44th year in adult education. So Ralph and I had this contest today, and he's actually been with the JVS, so he's got me on rank there, but I have been in adult education longer than he has. I really appreciate Dr. Faircloth's words. This has always been the culmination of my years in adult education. I worked in Northwest Ohio in a career center over there, and every year at graduation, it was always a recommitment to everything that we've done. I have seen so many adults change their lives. I've seen so many adults who found the success that they never thought they could find in a classroom, and it has been a constant pleasure and a constant reward. Lorain County JVS has been the culmination of my career. I'd been hearing about Lorain County JVS as one of the strongest career centers in the state for my entire career. So it was truly a blessing and an honor to be able to come here and work for the past 4 years. I would put our staff up in adult ed against any place in the whole state, well, in the whole nation. So I don't want to go on any longer because it's getting kind of warm in here and there is cake awaiting. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Congratulations to our graduates. I hope that you'll all have wonderful careers, and always remember the JVS. And by the way, I'll be bringing over some car stickers for your windows, window clings. That'll be in the cafeteria that say adult education student. So you can broadcast throughout Lorain County and wherever else you travel. Thank you so much for joining us.